commonly knows it as the Singh.
Just ask him about that.
And the potential for rather extraordinary civil litigation.
As I understand, the $250,000 is not an authorization, which was previously given, but this is to authorize payment.
Right, they were previously authorized to represent us, and now we're paying a bill for the work they've done.
And what has been the status of the litigation?
Well, it may not be quite that simple, but I'll do the best I can. I think we have to start with the fact that the highest priority here is to ensure that we protect the town of Oyster Bay resident taxpayers. We unfortunately don't have the luxury of getting involved in some of the political rhetoric, the conjecture, and the misinformation that's been out there. Simply put, the facts are that all arrears, with the help of outside counsel, just to keep this on point, simply put, all of the arrears have been paid. The concessionaire is up to date. At this point, the town has not paid even $1 for the improvements that have been made at all the facilities pursuant to the original concession agreement. And we had a very good summer at the beaches. The Woodlands is operating quite well. We've interviewed a number of the individuals who had various parties and weddings there over the past month or so, and we do exit interviews and what have you, and they've been very, very satisfied with the service. We have town personnel monitoring the activities at the Woodlands to ensure that continues. We have to maintain a very delicate balance, if you will, of maintaining an operational success, while at the same time not exposing the town of Oyster Bay to any potential civil liability. This isn't analogous to what you saw in the Brookhaven situation, which dealt with only one beach concession, as I recall. The town of Oyster Bay has to be far more deliberate and far more measured because there are multiple facilities involved. Council, whose bill we're now paying, has and will continue to preserve all of our legal remedies and options. They're actively working to resolve the situation in the best interest of the town. I'm very confident in their ability. They've done a great job so far. I really can't go too much further on the record because of the multitude of legal issues that are present in this matter, but I do want to reassure all town residents that the town still hasn't paid, not even $1, for the improvements to date, and we'll continue to make sure that, it's true, that we'll continue to ensure the operational success of all the facilities involved here. That's our highest priority. I do want to correct one statement, though. For the better part of the year, I have been saying, I think at virtually every public hearing that I can recall, that if and when the time comes that the current concession agreement is terminated or otherwise ends, the town of Oyster Bay would only be responsible for, at most, $2 million at the Woodlands and nothing at any of the beach concessions. And the reason I made that statement is because contractually, improvements were made at the Woodlands, and actually in excess of $2 million, but